Welcome to my channel, and today I want to come out with a topic that disturbs me for a really long time. I do not respect women. Well, people who know me for long years, they know that I'm a feminist, and as a feminist, I do not respect women, I do not respect men, I don't respect anyone just because of their sex, religion, nationality, gender, or any other social identity they call themselves. Because it doesn't work like that. You cannot respect someone just because of having boobs or having balls, even if having balls is a good thing only in figure of speech. In all the cases, it just doesn't matter. What we can respect people for is for what they do, and because of that, who they are. We can respect people for being good fathers, good mothers. These are not easy things to do. We can respect people for their charity they're doing, for their social work they're doing, for their research they're doing in order to make people's life better. The important thing is to respect a person for what he's doing for other people, not only for himself. Unfortunately, a lot of societies have priority of men over the woman, and this creates a lot of problems. In some of those societies, they try to explain that with religion when it has nothing to do with that. For example, in a lot of Muslim, Hindu, and some Christian communities, they think that it's because of their religion men are over the woman, when those religions have nothing to do with that. If I'm not mistaken, in Islam, the only difference between men and women is how good are they in society, how good are they for other people. Do they help others? Do they teach something to others? Do they support others? Unfortunately, we cannot see that in any of Muslim populated countries, and they think, they are sure that this is part of their religion, that religion teaches that men are higher than women, when Islam has nothing to do with that. The same problems have Hindu and Christian communities. Just because I'm Muslim, I will talk for Islam. Well, you can think that I'm talking about obvious things, but no. A lot of Muslim, Hindu, and some Christian communities, they have arranged marriages and an ugly form of arranged marriage, forced marriages. In Islam, a girl, and only she decides, does she want to marry that person or not. Not her father decides, not her mother decides, not her brother decides, and even not her neighbor from third floor decides. She decides, does she want to marry or not. But unfortunately, none of Muslim populated countries follow this rule. Moreover, according to centuries, they get back to their tradition and they think that she shouldn't decide. Well, I think the solution of this problem is education, religious education, social education, financial education, and after the person will get her or his independence, financial and general independence, they will decide what they want to do in their life. Does they need to follow these stupid traditions or not? Again, those traditions have nothing to do with religion. Moreover, religion says contra, but they don't care. What can I say that nowadays we have finally developed ourselves to understand what is equality and what is equity. Well, shortly, equality is providing everyone with the same time, with the same resources, with the same rights. After we provided everyone with the same rights, resources, and time, we should provide them with equity. Is something they need for success, because people are not clones, and in different situations different people need different resources. So after we provide everyone with the same rights, with the same resources, we should provide them with what they need for success, because one person needs one thing, another needs another thing, third person needs a third thing, and this is providing people with equity. And only after we provide people with equality and equity, we can think further what we should do next to make the society better. Right now, we have limited resources on our planet. For example, there are countries that don't have natural, pure water. There are countries that don't have enough sun radiation. There are countries that don't have wind a lot. There are countries that don't have rain. This creates the problems in the future if we will not start working together. That's why it's very important to make our societies independent. And in order to gain that, we should provide everyone, every single one, with same rights, and then with what they need for success, so they will start doing their success to make the society better. Because success has its formula. Only if individuals will do their own job without disturbing others, then they will get the result. There was a social experiment when a room was full of balloons with all participants' names, and people being asked to go and find each other's balloons. After 10 minutes, they failed to do that. But when people being told to enter that room and find their balloon with their own name, in 2 minutes, they successfully finished the task. That is a fantastic example that the result is important, not the process. My personal experience with why the result is important is, maybe most of you heard about the singer LP. When I first heard her music, I loved it. I still love it. I was listening a lot while driving her music, and I was like, yeah, she has fantastic music. Then when I saw her on YouTube, I was like, oops, I thought it's a girl, but it seems it's a boy. Then after some time, I read about her on Wikipedia and was like, oh, okay, I was wrong. She's a girl, just made surgery. And you know what is important in all these stories? Doesn't matter what I thought about who she is. I was continuing listening to her music, because in her case, it's a music what I'm interested in, and I don't care who she is. What I do care is the result, the music. I strongly believe that we should help each other by understanding ourselves, and only then go to the next step, feel the need to help other people. And in helping other people has very thin and very important border. The person who helps other people just because he likes them, probably he just feeds his ego. Because the person who helps others really helps others. He doesn't care who to help. He just helps. The person who makes the difference for him to help or not, he probably is feeding his ego. It's very dangerous, important, and very thin border. Why I'm talking about this? Because it doesn't matter what century we live in. We still live in societies that have racism, that have violence, sexual violence, domestic violence, emotional violence, that don't have equality, gender equality, financial equality. We cannot close our eyes to the problems, because even if we close our eyes, the problem will not disappear. Thank you for watching. Subscribe my channel, like it, share it, and see you next week. Bye-bye.
Omar dropped it.